and happy St. Patrick's Day. Yes, this is Harriet Grayson. I've been a little absent. I've been having a lot of fun in other parts of the country, but I am back here in Groton, Connecticut, and it's Community Culture Showcase once again, and I am really privileged to have back Mark Whalen, who's going to talk to us about the exciting, just exciting events that are happening here in Groton, Connecticut this summer. And we are so just a wonderful opportunity for us to promote the activities that are going on here in our community. So without much further ado, I'd like to welcome Mark. Come on in and tell us what you're doing and what you're up to and what exciting stuff people can look forward to this summer.
Harriet, thank you so much for the opportunity to be with you again today and to talk about these events. I am very excited to announce that Art on Groton Bank is coming back this year, and we are in our 10th season. Last year we were all new. This year we're going to be all new and even better.
Great.
And we're very excited about that. The event is Saturday, July 16th,
Okay.
10 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Right.
And we pretty much take over the beautiful, spacious grounds of the Bill Memorial Library in Groton Bank. And I think you know that, and if our viewers don't know, the Bill Memorial Library itself is a destination. And a lot of people don't know what a beautiful jewel that library is.
Yes.
It was built with funds by Frederick Bill. It was dedicated in 1890, and it's a spectacular library inside and out. But the grounds make the perfect venue for Art on Groton Bank. We're up high, we get the breezes, we see the river. There's plenty of room to spread out and just make this art show really wonderful, really a lot of fun.
And you get started, this is going to be the 10th year.
This is going to be our 10th year.
Oh, very exciting.
Yes, and we've been working hard since last year to make this year really, really exciting. We have a lot of new things to talk about, a lot of new things that we're going to be offering. And last year, fortunately, we had a record turnout of our visitors and our vendors alike. Everyone was very happy. It was a fun and very successful day for everybody.
But we're going to make something even better for the 10th anniversary.
We certainly are.
Because
yes.
you can't stop. You got to get better and better.
You always have to continue to do better. You certainly
beyond the
know
expectations.
That. Yes, absolutely. This year, one of the new things, of course, as a lot of people know, Connecticut is celebrating Submarine Century. And Art in Groton Bank is certainly going to be a part of that as well. We have two very exciting exhibits that are going to be all new that we're going to be featuring this year. The first one, we're going to have a juried art exhibit of submarine-related photography.
Wow.
And we are inviting photographers out there in the area. Go to our website and you will find out all the details as to how to send in your applications. We're going to have 3 prizes. Okay. Cash prizes. Okay. Everybody likes that.
Right, of
course. The first one will be $250. The second, $150, and our third prize will be $100. Okay. So that's certainly, hopefully, will be a lot of fun for people.
Exactly.
That exhibit is going to be on display at the municipal building, the city municipal building, for several weeks. And then it is going to move on to the Submarine Force Museum and Library for a month.
Oh, very nice.
And then we're hoping to find some other areas for that to continue to move throughout the season.
Right, so it becomes a traveling exhibition.
It becomes a traveling exhibition.
Very nice.
Yes, indeed.
And are there any restrictions? I mean, do you have to be over 18 years of age?
You have to be over 16 years of age.
16, okay.
Yes. And other than that, all the restrictions, the details are on our website. There would be a whole lot to go over today on the show.
Okay, sure.
But we make it as easy as we can for people to do that. But all the information is there.
Okay, so black and white, color, the whole thing.
All of those, everything's invited.
Great.
Yes.
Great.
We do require that it be framed and ready to hang.
All righty.
Because it makes it easier for us to display it and to move it.
Okay.
And our second one that we're going to be offering is we're going to have a student art exhibit. And that's going to be also juried, and that's going to be open to middle school, high school, and undergraduate college students.
Wow, okay.
and we are offering each category there of group is going to also have 3 prizes. The first prize will be a cash prize of $25.
Alrighty.
Second, a gift certificate for a local art supply shop for $15, and the third will be for $10.
Okay.
And that will be on display at the event only, though. That will not be a traveling
That
display.
will not be traveling.
No.
Okay. Okay. Very
No,
good.
it's just going to be there.
And as I understand it, you do have the jurors for the photography.
Yes, we do. Judy Flora of
Okay.
the Mystic Art Museum, and Reginald Preston, who is the director of the Submarine Force Museum. They will be our jurors for the submarine-related photography show.
Okay.
The student art exhibit, we are still discussing who we're going to select for that.
Okay.
But it'll probably be somebody from local and someone involved with the art community, and preferably maybe with one of the schools.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah.
Now, the decision for the prizes will actually occur on the day?
Yes, they will.
Okay.
That decision will be awarded at the show at Art and Groton Bank on July 16th.
Oh, okay. So it's already starting, so that people should get their applications and.
Yes. We are accepting you can get your applications in, but we are not accepting the artwork itself until the 13th and 14th of July.
Oh, okay. Close to the time.
Close to that time, but they
Okay.
certainly can go on our website. They can send us some pictures of what they're looking to submit.
All right.
So yes, they can already begin the process with us.
Okay.
But we will not be accepting the actual art that we
Physically,
select
right.
until those 2 dates.
Okay.
Yes.
And then you're actually going to then display it on that day.
Yes.
On the grounds of the Bill Library.
Yes, we will.
Okay, so that the general public can come and see. You're thinking probably dozens of potential photographs?
We certainly are hoping for
Okay,
dozens of photographs.
dozens of photographs.
Yes.
Okay,
there's
great.
a lot of noted photographers out there. We had quite a few of them participating in our event last year. We have some already signed up for this year.
Oh, good.
And several of them are very active with their Facebook postings with pictures of the beach and submarines already. So we know they're out there.
Okay.
Yeah, so
all
we're
right.
calling on all of those
Right.
to check out our website and to start taking lots of photos.
Right, and you don't have to actually live in Groton to be able to
No,
take
you
the
don't.
photographs.
No,
I
you
mean,
no,
we
you
can take them
certainly
from
don't.
everywhere.
Everywhere.
Including
Yes.
even Rhode Island and beyond,
Yes.
to come on
yes.
down and take some. And it's not going to be literal. In other words, you don't have to have a photograph of a submarine itself, right? It could be up to the imagination of the photographer.
Yes, we're calling it a submarine-related photography
Okay.
exhibit.
Okay.
So as long as, when we select them, it has to be related in some way to submarines, submarine century, the naval base,
Okay.
what submarines mean to our community.
Okay. All
Yes.
right. All
Yes.
right. And with the kids, it's going to be the teachers, maybe the art teachers in the schools are going to get the kids to create something for the exhibit?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. That's we're putting a call out for the art teachers and the students and the art groups within those schools to get the word out to their students. And we're hoping that some of those art teachers will make it a project for their students.
Okay. It's no requirement to simply be Groton, so we could get school districts in other school area, yeah?
It's regional,
Okay.
Absolutely, yes.
Okay,
We're not restricting it to only coming from a school within Groton.
Okay.
We're welcoming anyone that's anywhere that would like
Okay.
to participate with us.
Okay. And with the children, what's the angle for the kids? Is there, it could be, it's not going to be necessarily photographs.
It's no.
Okay.
It's can be any kind of a medium, watercolors, oils. It could be a photograph. It could be a print.
Okay.
And we're not limiting it to submarines or anything like that.
Oh, so it's anything. It's
it's-
much more open-ended.
It's much more
Okay,
open.
so the kids just use their imagination.
Use their imagination, and that's what we're encouraging. We're encouraging students to look around their surroundings and create something that would be new and fun for them and for us.
Okay, so all my audience out there, we got teachers and we've got students, parents who think their kids do great artwork. I want to encourage you to go on the website, check this out, because there's nothing more encouraging than a kid goes in an exhibition and they don't have to even win first, second, or third. I mean, they can just be inspired to go forward. So all you teachers out there and all you, not only the art teachers, but other teachers, encourage your schools to participate in it. This is a wonderful opportunity for kids to get an opportunity to work with some colleagues and get judged by some important people and to see whether or not they would actually like to make a career as an artist. So this is a wonderful opportunity. So hopefully people will kind of listen to this and get the kids out there motivated to do something.
We are hoping for that, and your point is very good, that it's not, even for our submarine-related photography exhibit, it's not always about winning that first prize or even the third prize. It's about participating. Mm-hmm. It's certainly about getting the word out for yourself, your name, your work.
Right.
And especially for the students, it's a great opportunity for them to work together with their community and their teachers. Mm-hmm. And to be a part of a very good event.
You know, we also have an art gallery here, if you've noticed.
I have noticed.
So
it is
wonderful if part of your traveling art exhibit, I would open up, although my Franks are hopefully listening, would open up this space as a potential spot where your winners, or even if they're not even your winners, we could make some space for this art exhibition.
Well, that's a very exciting and very welcomed offer, Harriet. I think I have an audience now. That's I have witnesses that
even the kids. I mean, we would be happy to put on display some artwork that our local kids are doing to promote them and get them interested in art.
That would be terrific. I'm sure that would be also very, very welcomed by everyone that participates, especially the students. It's a great opportunity for them, and that's a lot of what Art on Groton Bank is about. It's, we predominantly are an art show for fine artists, but we also want to make this a festival. We want to make this fun for everybody, for all ages. We want this to be good for the community. We want to give back to the community. Anytime anyone supports us, whether you're one of our vendors, whether you're one of our wonderful sponsors, we appreciate that support, and we want to work with you to show you how much we appreciate that support.
Now, I know you're still looking for sponsors, and you're looking for vendors.
We are very fortunate to have some very good sponsors, very loyal sponsors. Groton Utilities is our major sponsor. They're very generous with us. We have Cheryl Arbach, our local realtor with Berkshire Hathaway, that's supporting us. We've always had support before from Spicer Gas, Chelsea Groton, Paul's Pasta, and most importantly, we have a lot of individual people who donate to us, who sponsor us, who send us checks, and we really, really appreciate all of that, and we give that back. We have a sponsorship level. And depending on how much you give, of course, you get a little bit more. But we will certainly post you on our website. We will post you on our social media. And depending on the level, if it's $1,000 or more, we invite you to be at the event with a banner and a display that we will give you. So we have a lot to offer our sponsors. And
so
we're very proud of them, and we want them to come back and support us.
So you're always looking, so they should go to the website?
Yes. Okay. The best thing to do, they can certainly contact me via the phone number that we're giving out today. We have our website has all the information. The website has all the information for everybody. Our visitors, our vendors, our sponsors. There's a link there to how to sign up directly. All the information is there. The website is always being updated. We try to keep it fresh. And definitely visit us. Anybody, visit our website.
Good.
See what we're about. See, we have samples of some of our artists' work in our gallery page. We have a news page where we post a lot of what's going on at the event as it develops.
Right.
And
So there's good opportunity to get your name recognized with a really nice, wholesome community activity.
yes, yes.
And I guess
yes,
gather
indeed.
it's some kind of nonprofit or some way where
We-
people get a tax deduction.
Yes, we are a nonprofit. We are 501(c), so absolutely anyone, any donations they give is tax deductible. And we are small. We're growing. Our purpose is really to support the Bill Memorial Library. So everything that we get in somehow goes back out to the community.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. What's because I've had you on before, I think
Yes.
it's kind of interesting. What's the history of doing this kind of work? Like, this is your 10th anniversary. What was the catalyst for getting this thing started in the first place?
Well, it was started by a small group, obviously going on 10 years ago now, and the whole idea behind this was to showcase Groton Bank, to showcase the community as also being part of the art community, which is in southeastern Connecticut. And when this was first developed, the whole purpose was just that, to showcase the community as having a very good base of artists and people who like to contribute back to the community.
Now, people should not be misunderstand that the bank, B-A-N-K, is not referring to a financial institution, but actually to the physical geography of being high up.
Yes, the Bill Memorial Library is located high up in what is called the area of Groton Bank in Groton. And it's a historic area of beautiful captain's homes that date back to the whaling days. And nearby, within a short walking distance, we have the Fort Griswold State Park. There's the Avery Cup House Museum.
Right.
There is the museum at Fort Griswold as well that people can visit. And let me just make sure I'm not missing anybody. Of course, the Bill Memorial Library.
Right.
And we are having a walking tour, a historic walking tour as part of the event.
All right.
Which starts at 12 noon.
On that same Saturday?
On that same Saturday. It's part
Okay.
of Art in Groton Bank. It'll start at 12 noon at the front steps of the library.
Okay.
And the local historian, who you've also had on your show with me last year, Tom Altheis, he lives in the area. He is very enthusiastic about his knowledge of Groton Bank. And he knows so much. I can't keep up with it.
Right.
He knows all the houses, the history of the fort, and how it was all developed. More about the history of the library and the entire community. And he gives a wonderful walking tour, and it usually lasts at least a good hour.
Okay.
And bring good walking shoes. But we welcome everyone to be a part of our event and take a break and have that walking tour.
Now, do you have to register for the walking tour?
No, you do not.
Okay.
Nope. Again, it'll start at noon, and we'll have a sign directing people.
Okay.
And I'm always there. Anyone can ask me where to go, and I'll certainly point them to where Tom will be. And it'll start promptly at noon.
Okay.
And our event is free admission.
Right.
Everybody is welcome, and it doesn't cost anyone to come and visit us.
Right.
Everything that we have there, we have to offer. Our walking tours and everything is.
And it actually is, if no one has ever been there, it is lovely physically to look down on the spot and to see the other kinds of the other homes, and to have this big open field, which then becomes populated with artwork and vendors and
live
lots
music
of fun.
and
Yes,
so much fun.
Exactly.
Yes,
So
and
it's a good thing to come and visit. The only thing is, just tell people where they could park, because one thinks that if you're looking into a residential area, maybe there's some parking issues, but is that
We have never had a parking issue. There is ample street parking.
Okay.
And there is also a tremendous lot for free parking behind the library.
All right, so the library itself offers some parking availability.
Yes.
Yeah,
We try not to take advantage of the library parking right there by the door of the library, because the library is open for business that day. But right behind that is a huge lot, and there is plenty of parking. The Groton Congregational Church, which is right nearby, which is very beautiful, they have a lot that they allow us to use.
Okay.
And we've been very fortunate. We've never had a parking problem.
Okay, so there's no excuse for people saying, no excuse at
No
all.
excuse whatsoever. We expect you there. We expect you to come and visit us. I'd like to talk a little bit more about all the other great things that we have going on.
Absolutely. Please go right ahead.
Well, of course, we have live music. We
Yes.
have performers. We're going to have the No Ain't Community Band there. And we've got food. Everybody loves, so come hungry.
Yes.
We have Ralph's Coffee Shop with his homemade donuts and his homemade wraps. We're going to have Ray's Catering.
Okay.
And he does great hamburgers and steak sandwiches. We are going to have Supreme hot dogs. Everybody loves a hot dog in July.
Yes, yes.
We are going to have Baskin-Robbins ice cream. And the Ark of New London,
Oh,
the nonprofit,
yes.
they are going to be selling baked goods, one of which is going to be a submarine-shaped cookie.
Oh, my goodness.
So how great is that?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
that's going to be a whole lot of fun. Whole lot
Okay.
of fun. We are also going to have a flag line, which will be free. Now, what a flag line is, we'll have a table,
Okay.
and we'll supply beautiful little colored fabric flags with a
Yes.
marker, and everyone can draw a picture. And this year the theme is what submarines mean to them, or the submarine community
Okay.
means to them. And we will be running string from tent to tent and tree to tree, and we're just going to fill those with these little flags flying
Oh,
everywhere.
okay.
It makes for a really, really fun visual.
Okay.
It's a whole lot of fun.
Get the photographers out to take pictures of the event.
Oh, please, please do, please do. And we are also going to have a submarine trail for kids.
Okay.
And I'm talking about kids even old like me.
No, okay. Young at heart always.
Well, compliments of Grasso Tech students. They have
Okay.
made these wooden submarines for us. Now, we'll be selling these for $3 for the cause, but we will be providing paint and markers and that type of thing. And everyone can come. You're invited. Again, kids of all ages.
Right.
And you decorate the submarine and you take it home with you as
Right.
a little souvenir. And it
And
has a
a
little
little
hole in there so
right.
you can
Hang it up. You can even
save
use it as an awning.
save it for Christmas. Hang it on that
That's
Christmas
right.
tree.
As an awning,
But
as
this is
a
also something new
decoration.
that we're going to be having this year, and we're really
That's
excited
great.
about it. It's going to be a lot of fun. And again, that gives people the opportunity to come and be interactive with what we're doing. It's not just
Looking at an art show.
you're
Keep the
not
kids
just
busy.
looking
Right.
at an art show. Yes, we want you to look at
Yes.
our beautiful artists, as we have on display here today. Liz McGee.
Okay. Well, let's take a pic. These are pictures that will be
Two
there.
samples.
Okay.
They will. I assume that Liz will be having these on display, but this is a sample of her work.
Okay.
She will be one of our featured artists. And so this gives people an idea of the type of thing that we're looking for. But of course, we're opening up. We have paintings of this of all kinds, watercolors and oils, that type of thing. We have photography. We're going to have jewelry.
Oh, okay.
We have beautiful handmade silver
Okay.
jewelry by John Ammons is going to be there. We have our photographers that are going to be there. We're going to have fine crafts. We're going to have wood crafts. We're going to have garden furniture. There's going to be a whole lot of stuff for people to look and, of course, to buy.
Okay, so not only is it going to have the juried exhibitions, but they're also going to be fine artists who will be there showing and then potentially selling their
That's
products.
the fundamental.
Okay.
That's what Art and Groton Bank really started at. That's
Okay.
what we are. We are an art show
Okay.
for fine artists and fine crafters and photographers to come display and sell their works.
All right.
But
yes.
like I stated a little bit earlier, we're trying to make Art and Groton Bank different than other art shows in the community or in southeastern Connecticut by making it a festival, making it interactive, making it fun, having people to come and listen to beautiful music, hopefully have some entertainment. I think you're going to be joining us this year.
Yes,
Would you
well,
like to talk about that?
Yes, of course. So Harriet Grayson, under the pen name Anastasia Goodman, happens to write a mystery series called Sasha Perloff, the Detective. And as a result of having this wonderful experience going to a playwriting conference, I dabbled in creating a play. So I'm going to, with Mark's permission, I'm actually going to entertain you by doing some snippets, 5 minutes, play readings in between some of the entertainment, and hopefully you'll be entertained by my play and be interested perhaps in discovering the source material, my Sasha Perloff mysteries. So that's going to be my part of the festival. And I'm also encouraging, I know I've had quite a number of musicians come on this show. Contact me or contact Mark directly. We're looking for musicians. It's a great opportunity to have a showcase for your music. There will be lots and lots of people there, and always people like to be entertained. So if you have a band, if you have some kind of a trio, if you're a one-man show, please let us know, either me directly or to contact Mark or go onto the website and let them know that you would be interested in being a performer. Remember that the festival exists between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. So there's lots of little segments for people to entertain. And if you have some music that you wish to sell, Mark's not opposed to having you there display it.
Absolutely, absolutely not. No, and we certainly are excited and welcome that you are going to be performing for us. That's going to be a great asset to us. And I definitely want to we have the call going out right now. As you mentioned, we are full with our food vendors.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
but,
okay. All right.
we try not to have too many because we want everyone to do well. And we want to have a nice cross-section. But we have a call out for artists. We have a call out for our musicians, and always, of course, our sponsors. We can't do this without them.
Right.
And again, you help us, we'll help you. You help the community, the library. It's a win-win for everyone.
Absolutely.
It really is.
And I like the fact that you're engaging a lot of the community. So you have the local high school kids creating these particular kind of wooden submarines.
Yes,
very clever.
It's going to be
very
fun.
clever.
And,
absolutely. Good for
the
them.
opportunity
good for us.
to yes, thank you again to the Grasso Tech students. But how much fun to be able to decorate these. I think I'm going to have to try one out myself that day.
Absolutely, absolutely.
I'm definitely one of those big kids.
Right.
But I think this will be very exciting. We'll have a table dedicated for that. And again, we will be supplying the paint and markers and anything
And
else.
I think it's really interesting because you go to, this is like the most unusual thing I've ever heard of. Because usually you go to any kind of festival and you have like face painting for the kids. This is absolutely unique.
It is. It is.
Absolutely the most unique thing I've ever heard of.
And again, submarines, submarine century, it's a good way. We are a submarine community here in Groton.
Yes.
We want to support our submarine community, the families that sacrifice so much for us.
Right.
And this is a good opportunity for Art and Groton Bank to celebrate our submarine family, submarine century.
And engage with the kids
And
at the high school.
And engage with the high school.
Right.
And again, our flag line is going to be very similar. There'll be, instead of submarines, there'll be little flags, but you can decorate that flag in a submarine, what a submarine or what submarine families mean to you. And we will fly that flag for you all day. And that flag line also travels.
Okay.
Yes, wherever it'll hang, possibly at the municipal building, and then maybe at the library. We try to make that travel around the community as well.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
great.
yeah,
So I mean, these are really very unusual kinds of things that one adds to what ordinarily would be lots of art shows that take place in Southeast Connecticut and Rhode Island. I mean,
That's what the committee is working very hard to do, is to show the community and show our visitors that Art and Groton Bank is an art show, but we are a festival. We're a festival of fun, interactive activities, all about the community. And again, within a short walk, you can spend the afternoon visiting these beautiful historic sites right there in historic Groton Bank. You can see some of these beautiful captains' homes.
Right.
Get a history lesson. Visit the inside of this beautiful Bill Memorial Library,
Right.
which has a wonderful collection. There's a lot to do for people between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. that day.
Right.
You can come and visit us, stay all day, have some delicious food, listen to some great music, enjoy your performance for us. There's so much. And in addition, yes, you mentioned face painting. We will have some face painting going on. And we will have a henna artist there as well. People love both of those.
Okay.
So again, there's
a little bit of everything.
a little bit of everything a little bit for everybody,
Right.
of all ages.
Now, I should tell people that rain or shine, it takes place,
It is rain or shine.
but there are tents.
Yes, everything will be under tents, including the music, food. So if it's raining, please, we'll be there,
Right.
and we'll still encourage you to come out. But the July 16th, Saturday this year, is going to be a beautiful, beautiful day.
Absolutely. We already
We're
know
going
it.
to have
We got our-
sunshine and those beautiful breezes that you get up on Art and Groton Bank. We've got those beautiful trees on the grounds of the Bimble Memorial Library to sit in with shade, to listen to the music, to eat your food.
So you will have tables and chairs for people
We'll have tables and chairs.
Right, so people can sit down.
Yes, we will.
Okay.
And it's also, remember, it's a shopping opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
Shopping opportunity to buy some of this beautiful art.
Yes.
Shopping opportunity. We have Lily Eckone, who makes these wonderful homemade birdhouses.
Oh.
Very, very popular.
Okay.
We have our wood crafters that are going to be there. We have our people that make this beautiful handmade jewelry out
Right.
of silver, sea glass, all kinds of good stuff. So it's a shopping opportunity on top of everything else we've talked about.
So when you have these vendors, do they have to be approved by your group? In other words, it's not any artist, it's not any glassmaker. Do you do some kind of approval process?
We do. We invite, again, on our website, all the information on how to sign up as a vendor is on there. We do ask that they fill out an application form.
Okay.
And if they haven't been with us before, we will ask that they send us a sampling of what they plan on exhibiting or selling. And we make it very easy.
Okay.
And but we definitely encourage a wide range of different types of vendors to be there, and jewelry
Right.
makers and that type of thing. But yeah, of course, we want to keep a little bit of an eye on
What's on display?
what's on display.
Okay.
We are a family community, and
Right.
we want to respect that.
Okay, all right. So you already got all the food vendors you need, so that's very encouraging.
It's very encouraging. Yes, it's very encouraging, and they're all regional, local. Within, I'm sure the names that I've mentioned, everybody's known how great
Right.
their food is.
Right.
And they're all very friendly. They're wonderful people. They also interact with our visitors. And yes, we've got
Already
plenty of
sold that out.
We're sold out with the
Sold
food.
out with the food. So
Sold
now
out with the food.
next thing is we got to look for
We-
more artists of all kinds.
We're still building on our artists, our vendors. We're still looking. We have space available. So please look at our website. It's very easy to sign up. Contact me, email me, call me. I'm very user friendly.
Absolutely.
And we're there for you. We want
Okay.
to invite you to join us. We want to make this day as good for you as we know you will make it for us.
And I know it's kind of the middle of July, so there are already some of the big shows, or either went, which is the one in Westerly,
Yes.
or might be coming up in terms of some of the stuff that goes on in Mystic itself.
Yes, yes.
So
yes,
this-
that's correct, and that's why we work so hard, as I've mentioned, that we try to make this more than just another art show. We know there's other art shows out there that people can go to.
Right.
They're wonderful, and we don't try to compete with them.
Right.
But we try to join them and being with the community, but making Art in Groton Bank even just a little bit different,
Right.
a little bit more fun, a little bit more of a festival. But of course, we want to support our artists.
Right. And of course, one of the wonderful things about this whole community is the large number of artists that are out there.
Yes.
And that's the reason why we here in the studio itself, as you walk into the studio, along all of our walls, we have local artists. And we here at the studio wish to promote our artist community, because we know it's so important, because it makes this area more unique than, say, other areas in the country. It's not only that we are kind of water communities, but in fact we have this, because we are, I think, from the water, we have the sound, we have the river, that it has encouraged artistic people to come here and settle, that we want to promote it. It makes the quality of life in this particular community just so much better than probably other places all over the country.
It does, and Art in Groton Bank works very hard with the City of Groton. The City of Groton is extremely supportive of us, and they make a lot of their resources available to us to help Art in Groton Bank be what it is. But yes, our community is so rich with history and the beauty of our buildings in the area. And that is very inspiring to a lot of artists and a lot of photographers and crafters, because there's so much to just look around you. There's so much there to use as on your palette to create. And the Art in Groton Bank, given its location on that beautiful lawn of that beautiful library, it's right there is a beautiful backdrop.
Yes.
I mean, we're just surrounded by the history and the richness of what our community offers.
So I want to encourage everyone to make sure that they get there at least by noon so they can participate in this wonderful walking tour. Because I think there are a lot of people out there who have, absolutely no idea about the rich history of this community. I mean, we all know just visually that we have the sound and we have the river, but I don't think they know about our rich history and some of the beautiful architecture, some of those old homes that are there. And that has, helped to cultivate a kind of an artistic community to grow out of that kind of those experiences.
Yes, and obviously a lot of the communities around us have a lot of beauty and a lot of things to offer. But Groton and the City of Groton and Groton Bank is unique even from those, because we have the beauty of the river, we have the beauty of the old homes, we have the history, the very rich history of the battlefield of the Fort Griswold.
Right.
And it's all right there.
Yes.
It's you come and visit us.
Right.
Be there at 10 o'clock, stay till 4.
Yes.
I guarantee you're going to want to be there, and you're going to have enough to do that your day will be full.
And I think it's another kind of uniqueness about this particular show that you're organizing is this idea of using the idea of submarine century and having that as the focus for this photography event. And I think that is also, it's a little clever, but even more than clever, I think it feeds into this whole idea that this is an important part of the community's history. I mean, it's hard to even imagine, but I guess submarines are as old as 100 years old. It's like incomprehensible, but I guess it's true.
It is true. That's submarine century. Submarines have been coming to the Groton area for 100 years now, and it is kind of hard to stop. And you look at what a submarine looks like today, and think of 100 years.
Yeah.
What did it look like 100 years ago?
Exactly.
But hopefully, we'll have an opportunity for people to see that.
Yes.
And get an idea of what the history. And we will be offering for sale as well. And I just have to refer to my notes a little bit. That the new book that's coming out for Submarine Century will be on display.
Okay.
The First and the Finest, and that will be available for purchase as well.
Oh, and who is? Do you have the author?
I do not. I'm sorry.
Okay.
No, I do
All
not
right.
have
Is
the
that
author.
like that's a photographic history or just?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a little bit photographic, but it's a very comprehensive book on beautiful photographs of the history of submarines.
Oh,
And
that's fascinating.
So yeah,
Yes.
Again, it's Submarine Century. We are supporting our community. We have a wonderful submarine base that's right here. It's the biggest in the world.
Oh, is it?
It
Yeah.
is.
Oh, wow.
And it's right here in Groton.
Yes.
And it deserves to be saluted this year.
Absolutely.
More so than any other year.
Right.
To tell our families that are in our submarine community and our military community here in Groton, which is so vast, that we
Yes.
really appreciate them and all the work that they do, not just to support Groton, but our country.
Yes, that's true. And it is a big sacrifice to be underwater for 6 months at a time and leave everything behind.
It's a tremendous sacrifice, not just for the men and women who are away, but the men and women and children that are left behind.
Yes,
And
absolutely.
it's a tremendous sacrifice for our families, and they deserve all the support that our community can give them. And that's something that our Groton Bank this year wants to do. All we can is to show that community that we support them, be it by painting your own little submarine,
yes.
making your own flag and flying it, enjoying our exhibits.
Right.
We're doing our best.
Right. So I want to remind my viewers out there now, you have to put this date on the calendar, July
16th.
16th.
Saturday, July 16th.
Saturday, July 16th. You must put this on the calendar. It is a must to attend. And don't forget, it opens at 10 a.m. It goes all day long till 4 p.m. And if you can arrange it at noon, there'll be at least about a 1-hour walking tour. If you have never seen this area of Groton, you owe it to yourself to get in the car and drive to really the Bill Memorial Library, park and participate in the walk. And we're going to have lots of great fun. There is food. It's already taken care of. There's a great variety out there for you for the food. And then also you'll be entertained, and you'll even hear me come and do a little play reading. So you'll see me in the person, and I can autograph my books for you if you so desire. But also there's going to be a lot of wonderful things, very unique stuff for the whole family. Everything from these Grassotuck kids who are creating little wooden submarines for you to paint, and it can be adults, it's not only for the kids, to these little flags that they're displaying, to a wide range of vendors out there.
Yes, and don't forget, you can even eat a submarine.
Oh!
One of our ARC submarine-shaped cookies. You can even eat your own submarine. So
Yes, a little bit of everything.
I would say so.
Absolutely. So if we got some other important news out there, if you are a teacher, if your kid is artistically, that's the kinds of stuff that he or she is interested in, do tell your school that they can participate in a juried art show for middle school, high school students, and even college level students. So this is important for all our young artists out there. This is a wonderful opportunity to be seen by the community, and you can actually win prizes. And we will try very hard here at the studio to make some kinds of arrangements so that our student artists, the winners, can perhaps be displayed right here in this studio. We have walls and walls that we love to fill with artwork. So we want to encourage the kids to come on out, tell their teachers and parents to contact the school, contact the art teacher, let them know that your young Picasso would like to participate. All kinds of media. So the kids have lots of opportunity to do whatever interests them. Also, we have artists out there. If you are a painter, whatever medium, if you're a jewelry maker, glass designer, we look forward to having you at this show. Again, it's all day long from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Rain or shine, there'll be tents there. No one has to feel that this is going to be just a golden opportunity. There's no reason why you won't be seen by a lot of your viewing public. So what do you think? Did I miss anything?
Well, I think you've covered it all, and if we have missed anything, if there's
Yes.
anyone out there that creates something unique and fun that we haven't thought of, well, by all means, please contact me.
Right.
And tell me what you have to offer us, and we will do our best to fit you in. We encourage as much participation as we possibly can from the community all around us.
Okay, so we're looking for more artists.
We're looking for more artists. where we have lots of room still that we're trying to fill for our artists, and certainly we are looking for our sponsors that we can promote them. And again, we are an art show, but to make this that festival that we've been talking about, we have openings for lots of new and different things.
And again, this is a twist in terms of thinking about submarines and their importance. So this is not just any art show.
No.
This is an art show that is part and parcel of the life of Groton itself and the importance of the submarine community for this larger community. So this is photographs that have to do with submarines. This has to do with our high school students making wooden submarines for kids to decorate.
Yes.
So that this is just not any kind of art show. This is one that is truly unique and very much a part of the Groton submarine community, something that we should not forget and we should be promoting. But again, kids who want to participate in the juried part certainly don't have to come from a Groton school. They can come from any public, I guess private school either.
Absolutely,
any
yes.
school in the greater community. And we want to encourage young artists, middle schoolers, high schoolers, and college level artists to be able to exhibit their stuff. And they should go on the website.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
They don't need to have an art teacher to sponsor them?
No, they do not.
Okay.
No, they do not. They go on our website. As I mentioned earlier, we make it very, very easy. There's a link right there and all the details as to how to sign up. And it's a quick and easy process. And yes, we are open and available for the entire southeastern Connecticut community to join with us to celebrate Groton, City of Groton, Submarine Century, our submariners, the submarine base, the Coast Guard Academy, the history, the library.
It's a lot. There's a lot there.
It's a lot, but the whole reason is that we want to support all these wonderful parts of this community that support us, that support everyone that lives in this area. Everybody from this area benefits from all of these little aspects of what we've been talking about this afternoon.
I want to even encourage the artists who are displaying here in our studio, because we have many artists here right in the studio, if they want to combine with each other and become, to exhibit some of their stuff at your event.
We invite them.
So let me encourage, a bunch of artists out there. Maybe if you don't have, you think you don't have enough of your own work, to join together with some friends and associates and be displayed in a larger place. One of the reasons why we decided to put art and art shows right here in the studio was that we only had one gallery which closed, and then there was no outlets for artists in Groton. So that was the catalyst for us putting in art in the studio to begin with. And so we'd like to, there are a number of them right here, so let me encourage them to get in touch with you and have another opportunity to be seen by the public.
Thank you. We would greatly appreciate that support from you. We know you've given us tremendous support before, and we certainly are very excited that you're going to be participating with us again this year, as well as the station here. And it's, the support means a lot to us.
And we want very much to continue this by finding a way for your winners to, and that traveling exhibition, if one of the locations can be here. And we certainly would like to find spaces and places for the kids to display their art after they've finished that day.
That would be terrific for the students. Any opportunity that we can work with to give them more of an opportunity for themselves to not just promote their work, but to be proud of their accomplishments.
And to feel part of the artistic community. I mean, we put on art shows here quarterly, so certainly one of those quarters could be dedicated to our student artists, because I think that when you're 12 and 13 and 14 years old, and you think, oh, I can really do this. It is a great encouragement, and to give them a direction.
Yes, I know myself when I was that age and I was an art student, and any opportunity to be a part of something like that and to promote your work, it gave you a sense of pride that, that yes, you can actually create something that other people will appreciate seeing. And it's really a terrific opportunity for these youngsters to produce something that they can be really proud of, their families can be proud of,
Yes.
they can share with their fellow students and their community. It's a really great opportunity.
And of course, young people who actually seriously want to study art need to create a portfolio, and it's in some ways never too early to get a young artist, whether you're a photographer or a sculptor, or do ceramic work or something like that.
And this is a tremendous opportunity for these young students to interact and mingle with the other artists that we have at Art in Groton Bank, like our Liz McGee, who we have on display today, who's a very accomplished artist, as you know, with nearby Cornerstone. Her studio was there. And we have, well, many other wonderful artists. And it's a great opportunity at Art in Groton Bank for these artists to all mingle with each other, to talk to each other. And it's a great opportunity for these young students who maybe this is their first time that they've ever exhibited outside of their own school, that they've exhibited somewhere like Art in Groton Bank. It's a great opportunity for them to talk with these more experienced artists and to learn from their experiences as to how they can better their portfolios or become more involved with the art community and displaying their works around.
Yes, because, you know, undoubtedly their parents are telling them this is something they shouldn't really think of as an occupation. But if they can be encouraged by adults who actually do this as their occupation, or certainly one of their great inspiring things that they love to do, then, you know, that provides a pathway for the young people to be to give them some hope about, yeah, you know, maybe I could do this for a living.
Absolutely, and that gives this Art in Groton Bank is a great opportunity for these students to learn more about what the art community means, what it means to be a part of it, how you go about building yourself within the art community, learning from our more experienced artists, and quite frankly, the more experienced artists could learn from our young students as well.
It's true. And there are lots of resources available for the artistic community in this area. And not, you know, in the city of Groton and even beyond, because we do have art museums and we have other places where young people, or you don't even have to be young, where adults can try to get some new skills and to then use this Art on Groton experience as a way of displaying what they've been learning.
Yes, Art in Groton Bank is just a tremendous opportunity for all of our artists and crafters and creators of all skills to interact and mingle with each other and learn from each other and learn more about the art community and what it means to be a part of it, to display, to be a part of something like Art in Groton Bank. And it's just a wonderful opportunity all the way around for everyone. And it certainly is a great opportunity for me to be a part of this. It's very gratifying come that Saturday in July to see smiling faces come and visit us, and knowing that they're really enjoying themselves, listening to that great music and food. And it's very satisfying to see the community come together and really enjoy something that you've helped produced.
So did you, did I catch that you were actually an art student yourself?
I was.
Oh.
Yes. And I still dabble in it a little bit, but when I look at my art today and my art when I was 12, I like my art when I was 12 better.
Oh, no. So did you come from this community?
I did. I grew up nearby in Groton a few years ago.
Yes.
Moved away for a short bit, but this has always been home, and I'm back home.
Right.
And I try to do my very best to support the community any way that I can, because it is such a great community, and it deserves the support from everybody within the community.
Definitely.
And, it's certainly given a lot to me, and I do my best to give back.
All right. Well, it has been just a pleasure to have Mark on the show again.
Thank you very much, Harriet.
And it's very important for us to get out there and support this activity. July 16th, a Saturday, rain or shine, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. We already have all the food vendors that we need, but we're always looking for some more artists, and I strongly suggest some of the artists who display here get together and become vendors at the show on July 16th. You need to just go onto the website and get all the information. All of our young student artists out there, please tell your parents or just get online yourself, check out the information. We want to inspire young people because we do need art in this world. You know, just like music is important for our lives, so is art. And out there, some of our musicians out there, if you're looking for a gig where you might have lots of people coming by, please get Mark's attention either by the website or by contacting him directly, and you will have the great opportunity to hear me perform my new play, Sasha Perloff Detective. And you can tell me if you like it or not, and I'll be happy to sign the original source materials for you. So come and meet me in person and tell me how you like my show. And again, thank you, Mark, for coming.
Thank you very much, Harriet. I appreciate the opportunity to share art and Groton Bank with the community.
Thank you. So I want to thank everybody for viewing us. It's been a while. This is St. Patty's Day, although you may not see us on St. Patty's Day. I want to thank my audience, and we'll have some wonderful shows the rest of the year. But remember, July 16th, keep it on your calendar. Thank you.